Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm here with the video for you guys because I want to express my feelings. Yes, I do about this certain topic that needs to be addressed. And if you are immature about these certain conversations, then you already know what to do. Click off this video. But if you just want to stick around and be entertained, then enjoy the show. I wanted to talk about vaginas. Yes, girl. Yes, I said it. Matter of fact, I would rather call her the Yoni because in spirituality, they prefer her as the Yoni or the Yoni. But whatever you prefer to call her, there's so many words. Poom poom, pussy, coochie, I don't know, the box, whatever. We're gonna talk about this situation because I feel like every time when I step into the women's bathroom, the public bathroom, it just smells really, really bad. Really, really bad. And it doesn't make any sense to me because us women, we walk around portraying ourselves as being clean, but yet the public women's bathrooms be smelling funky, and the men's bathroom is way more cleaner than the women's bathroom. That says a lot about society. So yes, let's get into this, and I have 9 topics for you guys, 9 advices that I would like to give referring to the Yoni health and how to keep us smelling good and clean. So let's get right into it. Number 1, you want to make sure you wash up, which of course we all wash up. But the thing is, when it comes to your Yoni, you just want to use plain old simple warm water. Now don't get me wrong, when it comes to like the outside part and whatnot, of course you want to wash that, but you know, with soap or whatever. But when it comes to the Yoni, she just needs warm water. Now if you use soap, especially the ones that have like all these fragrances in it, chances are you are going to throw off the pH balance. Now, to have a good pH balance, it needs to be balanced out with the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. And if you have too much bad bacteria, chances are you're going to get all that yeast infection and all that other stuff. And you do not need that. You need a good balance. So just warm water, because soaps will most likely throw off the pH balance. Now, I hear about all these pH balance soaps that you can use, which is fine, I guess. But the thing is, she's independent. Like, she got this. She's all right. She doesn't need any outsiders coming in and interrupting her business and what she's doing in her own home. She got this. She's good. She's good. She's good. So you want to do that. I prefer if you have a detachable shower rod, which, you know, I have that. Just take that, you know, wash up down there, and she'll be all right. I actually got that idea from this YouTuber. She was saying that she uses her shower rod to wash up down there and whatnot. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna try that. Because before I used to use soap, and that's when I was like younger. But since I'm so into this health and fitness stuff, the more I like research on these type of things, the more I was like, oh, okay, just water. All right, let me try that. But the thing was, I was kind of like, ugh, what if she starts smelling because I'm not using no soap? But that's the thing. You need to have a connection with your Yoni. You need to have trust with your Yoni and know that she got this. She's good. Yeah, I need to be like this. Like this. Like this. So that's what you want to do. Also, try taking sea salt baths, because sea salt, it has antibacterial properties to it. And that's good to do. But I wouldn't suggest doing it like every day, because since it has antibacterial properties to it, it might actually throw off the good bacteria also, and you need that good bacteria. So once a week is fine. Tip number 2, you do not need any lotions or perfumes whatsoever. No. No, 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 no. You are doing more harm than good. If you use lotions or perfumes, you are going to throw her off not need any lotions or perfumes. No. 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 Tip number 3, which brings me to what I've been saying this whole time. She cleans herself out. She's alright. Like, people make things so complicated when it's so simple. It could all be so simple. So, yeah. With that, since she cleans herself out, you want to make sure you check yourself. Make sure you know the difference between discharge when you're ovulating and if it's really a yeast infection, because a lot of women probably see certain things. They might think their discharge is a freaking yeast infection, and next thing you know, they're running to the hospital and trying to get all this stuff done to them, when actually that's just her cleaning herself out. And another thing with that, like there's a certain time in your cycle when you are about to ovulate, and when you are about to ovulate, your yoni produces these cervical fluids that is used to help the sperm swim to the egg. So knowing the difference between if it's discharge, if it's cervical fluid, or if you really do have a yeast infection, and you'll probably most likely know because that will be smelling. Number 4, you want to eat good. Yes, you do not want to eat all that junk food and all these kinds of sodas, because that will throw off your pH balance. Like, that would throw off your pH balance. Girl, put down that orange soda, that Sprite, that Coca-Cola, that Pepsi. Put it down now and drink up a glass. I said drink up. And pick up a glass of water and drink that. Drink it. Enjoy it. Because that will clean her out. Yeah. Drink water. Lots of water. Also, you want to drink apple cider vinegar with your water and with lemon. What I usually do is I'll have a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, put it into my water, and squeeze some lemon juice in that. That will help clean her out, like, seriously. Also, you want to, of course, eat your pineapples, your fruits, and whatnot. You don't want to eat too much meat. Now, I'm a meat eater, but I don't eat it as much, because the thing is with that, too much of everything is no good. Now, if you eat too much meat, I'm pretty much sure all of you know, but if you eat meat takes a longer time to digest. And if you eat meat constantly, it's going to be backed up into your intestines, which could cause her to smell. And besides that, with the yogurt situation, I hear that yogurt is good for you because it has like the live cultures in it, which is good for the bacteria. But at the same time, I hear all these spiritual women talking, and they're saying yogurt is no good because of the mucus and how that could cause her to smell. But if you are going to eat yogurt, I suggest, of course, the yogurt with no sugar in it whatsoever. But if not the meat, not the yogurt, I definitely suggest that you should start drinking raw cranberry juice. Yes, that is like the holy grails of keeping your yoni clean and smelling good and tasting sweet. Like, y'all need to try that. Y'all need to try that. Drinking raw cranberry juice would definitely clean her out. I don't know what it is, but it does its thing. Now, I drink Trader Joe's 100% raw cranberry juice. It does have 10 grams of sugar in it, but this is all I could find for now. But if it's not that, I like buy organic cranberries and make raw cranberry sauce with that, with no sugar, of course. But if you can find raw cranberry juice with no sugar, that's great. And if not that, I suggest drinking chlorophyll, liquid chlorophyll. This bad boy, I don't know if you see it, it's a little bit messy, I've been using it a lot, but this bad boy right here will help keep her clean and smelling good. With liquid chlorophyll, it's the stuff that it's the stuff that makes the plants green, and it has like a lot of nutritious properties to it, but it's also a internal deodorant. So if you have like smelly underpits and whatnot, that would help with that situation and keeping her smelling good and whatnot. Number 5, you want to pee after sex. That's the other obvious. Now, there was never a time where I just laid there after sex like this. No, I made sure I went and peed that out, because the chances are, if you do not do that, you might catch a UTI, and no one has time to be going to the hospital because they didn't take their lazy butts up and went to go use the bathroom. Like, no, just make sure you pee after sex. And also, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you have unprotected sex, I don't know what you guys do, but you know, just do you and whatever makes you happy. I don't judge, but if you're doing unprotected sex, like the sperm could cause you to get a yeast infection. So yeah, just make sure you know, wash up or whatever after having sex. Oh, which reminds me, make sure your man is eating good too, because you know, no one has time to be catching a yeast infection. Like, no. Make sure your man's eating good, and on top of that, he'll taste good. So that's a win-win situation. Number 6, you want to do your Kegels, which I would explain more in details with that in another video, because that topic is just too interesting, and that would make this video even longer to talk about. But you want to make sure you do your Kegels. In the video, I will explain more details about it, because they explain, like, you hear a lot about doing Kegels, but they don't really go into details about having Yoni, like a muscle control of it, where you can do all these type of tricks and whatnot. So yeah, make sure you guys check that video out when I make it. Tip number 7, you want to wear loose clothing, loose pants. I mean, I wear tight skinny jeans from time to time, but I don't wear it as much because, one, I have booty and no one has time to be squeezing into them skinny jeans. But I mostly wear loose pants because, one, she needs to breathe. She needs to breathe. And when you're at home, when you're about to go to sleep, try not to wear any panties. The more she breathes, the better. Tip number 8. Now this one is a little when it comes to shaving or whatnot, but you want to be careful when it comes to shaving. I usually do waxing, which is great. So like, whatever you prefer to do, make sure you are careful when it comes to shaving down there or waxing or whatever it is. Number 9, since this is a fitness channel, you want to make sure you guys are working out. In my last video, I explained about how working out can help with your periods. Like if you are really bloated, if you have bad cramps, and if you have a heavy flow, that will help with that situation, because if you work out a lot with a high intensity, over time you will have less period days, you will have a lighter flow, and you won't be bloated, and you won't be too crampy and whatever other symptoms that you have. Now with having periods, like we all have like a smell, some crazier than others. I hear so many stories about that. But when you do work out and you have a lighter flow and less period days, chances are you won't smell all that crazy down there. But yes, those were your 9 tips I know this was probably a long video, but it had to be addressed, guys. It had to be addressed. Like, be Yoni. Just be like this. Know what's going on down there. Make sure she's good. Make sure she's alright. Like, girl, definitely. But yes. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Or you just might want to subscribe. And I will see you in my next video.